Hey guys, Addictions here from Alto-Arts. I'm going to be showing you today how to make a signature. To do this, go to File, New. Mine are set by 400 by 150. Yours don't need to be, whatever you want. Press OK. So what you're going to do now is go to your Paint Bucket tool, choose black, and fill it with black. Now take your render. Mine happens to be Iron Man. Take your render and drag it right into your sig. Now what we're going to do, we're going to resize it. What we're going to do, press Control T. Resizing, you always want to press Constrain Proportion Tools. It's basically, it looks like a link. There it is. So, if you don't do it, this is what it's going to look like. You'll start squishing it as you go through. And that's what you get, and you really don't want that. Not letting me delete. Whatever. Guess I will just press that and redo it. So, remember, just always hold Shift. And resize it to whatever you want it to look like, whatever looks best to you, the designer. Press that check when you get it. So now we're gonna copy it. I'm using Control J, just copy it a few times. Make some layers invisible except for one. And what we're going to do now with this is we want to make a good background out of it. So what we're going to do is go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. Set it around 20 pixels. Press OK. What we're going to do here is we're going to place it in a strategic way so it looks pretty nice. I mean, it doesn't need to look like artistic and all that. So show a new layer. Press Control F to get the same Gaussian blur. To do this, I just click that eye like I did in the video. Move it around. I press Control T to do this, to move it and manipulate it. So move it. Make sure you get it as you fill up that black as much. But it's a good thing that we chose black, because black's a really good neutralizer if you don't get some spots. So always choose black, unless it's a light or sig, then you want to choose white, like lighter render that you're using. It's really just a cheat, but whatever. So do it until you're pleased. I'm just gonna keep doing this. See that line right there? That's very sharp. So what we're gonna have to do is take your smudge tool, set it to any diameter at a 0 hardness, and just go across that line. Or you could just use the blur tool. That's cool too. Just make sure it smooths in. Now I'm gonna do it one more time since that black spot at the top left is annoying me. Just get that done. Smudge that edge I see on the bottom again. Alright, now the other two you don't need, so you could just delete those. If you have extras, just delete them. So now we have a pretty good looking sig. What we're going to do now, what we're going to want to do now is I'm going to show you two things. First, you always want to merge them, everything under Iron Man. You still want to mess with Iron Man, so make a new layer. Go to your Unforgiving Grunge brushes. I have Unforgiving Grunge 2, just type that in on defont.com. You'll find them. I'm using the second to last brush set. Make sure the brush is white, and just go around. In the sig, you want to brush around that background. Make sure you don't overfill it, because it might hurt your eyes, but this is also another good way to hide some of those imperfections. And you set that to, once you're done brushing around, you want to set it to overlay. So now, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you another technique. Let's hide that. You want to go and reset brushes so you can get those maple leaf looking brushes. The maple leaf brush. Again, set it to white. You want to, just brush around. Make sure it doesn't look too clattered and all that. Make sure it doesn't just look like white. Leave some spots untouched. That's pretty good. Then you want to go to Filter, Blur, Motion Blur. I have mine set to like -35. You can set to 35. Whatever, complements yours. Set that to overlay as well. Me personally, I think that the grunge brushes look better. So we're gonna keep it that way. Gonna merge the brushes and the background. And now I'm gonna show you a way of doing text. This is for anyone that has it. You see the text type tool, right click it, and go to mask, the masking one. I forget the name of it. Horizontal type mask. And you wanna, whatever you type will come up in marching ants. It just selects it. Once you're done typing, you press that check. You cannot edit it anymore. So type whatever you want to type. Place it wherever you need to, whatever you think will look best. Now you have these marching ants, looks like a mess. So what you're going to want to do, go to your marquee tool, lasso tool, or magic wand tool. Right click, and go to layer via copy. I know you don't see anything right now, that's fine. This is for, again, CS2 users or above. Go to blending options, and from here you want to go to stroke. Now you can see the outlining of your text. Go pick, you want to pick black on the color chooser and go to 1 pixel. Alright, so now what you can also do is, you can also just type it. I mean, if you don't have it, just go to your normal type tool, type it in, and go to your colors and pick a color from the background. Now I kind of forget, so I'm gonna go to stroke. Let's play around here. Let's see what center black 1 pixel would look like if you stroke it with that. I'm pretty sure it's outside, but let's see what center looks like. No. Inside 1 pixel. No. Yeah, so it's gonna have to be outside at 1 pixel for edit stroke. I haven't done it in a while, so please just excuse me. So there you go. You have 2 ways to make text. Delete that. I'm just gonna use this one. Then the last step is making a border. What I'm gonna do is make a new layer. Press Ctrl A to get those marching ants. Go to Edit, Stroke, 3 pixels. Make the color black, and click Center. Press OK, and then deselect it. You have your border. Hope you learned something from this tutorial. Please visit alto-arts.webs.com to learn more, request graphics, anything. Also a great community.